This is the 2014 Honda Accord EXL. We've had, I think this is the 7th Honda we've owned in 40 years. We traded in the Dodge Challenger and got this. I hated to see the Challenger go, but I guess it was time. This car, it's got some unique features that are convenience features that I really like. The remote right here is a remote 1 and a remote 2, and I'm carrying remote 1. Let's say that Deborah just got through driving the car. Well, without even touching anything, just having the remote in my pocket, when I walk up to the door, the car senses the remote is here. Then I just slide my hand like this, and it unlocks, and the seat automatically goes back to my position exactly, and lowers. See it lowering. So it's ready for me to get in. It just knew that because the remote was in my pocket. You can set that right here with the seat memory 1, seat 1, seat 2. That was a big deal because I'm 6'4" and she's 5'3". There's a drastic difference in the setting of the seat. So to be able to walk up to the car without even pulling anything out of your pocket, and it knows who you are and it sets the seat right, is a big deal for us. So, when you get into the car, again, you don't have to take anything out of your pocket. Just leave the remote in your pocket, and I'm not going to crank it, but if I wanted to, I just push that button right there. I can push it without putting my foot on the brake, and it'll bring the auxiliary setting. And it's not exactly the best. Hold on. Let's find some kind of... all the controls. I can control the sound, changing the radio. It's got AM, FM, of course. It's got, well, let's go to source. AM, FM, XM. You can do Pandora. You can hook your iPod. It's got a USB port. It'll sync to your iPhone or Android phone. You can pull songs from that. You control your voice-activated phone here. That's, of course, the cruise control. And, of course, it's got heated leather seats that are very, very comfortable. Sunroof, of course. And it's just a neat car. It's maybe the nicest Accord we've ever had. We've had several in Civics and other things. And that Eco button right there, when you have that pushed, this thing will get like 36 miles to the gallon on the highway, which is pretty incredible for a mid-size sedan. And it's a gas-burning engine. It's not a diesel. So it'll be quite a difference from the Challenger getting about 8 miles to the gallon, burning premium fuel, and this thing gets 36 on regular gas. So it's going to be pretty neat. Turn that down. Let's go back out of that. And it's got dual air conditioner controls. Each side can control their own, or you can sync it together, where it both, you control both sides with one button. Just a little cubby hole there. And a glove box. And, oh gosh. There's so many things it does. It's hard to. It's got a 360 watt sound system with a built-in subwoofer. Let me turn that off. So when I get out, I just push this button, and then that locks it. You never have the key or the remote out of your pocket. It's pretty neat. Or if I just walk up to this thing and I've got the remote in my pocket now, it's in my pocket. All I got to do is reach under this lip right here, and it lets me open the trunk. But if I were to accidentally leave the keys in the trunk and I try to close it, see, it won't let me do it. It won't let you lock the keys in the car at all. No, it's pretty awesome. It's got LED tail lights, which are really nice. They did a lot better job with the back end of this car. We had an 08 Accord 4-door, and it was awful. I didn't like the car when I bought it, but we had it about 8 months or a year and traded it. This one looks a lot nicer with the chrome accents down low and then across the back. It's got 17-inch alloy wheels, which are decent looking. It's got the projector beam headlights, which is nice. They're really bright at night. It's got the LED running lights. If I point the camera at the right place. It's got tail light. Excuse me. It's got turn signals in the rear view mirrors that come on. It's got a lane assist or lane watch, whatever they call it. There's actually a camera right there, so when you turn the right blinker on, a camera shines down the side of the car so you can see if somebody's coming up on your blind side. It's pretty awesome. It comes up. There's also a rear view camera. When you put it in reverse, a camera right down there comes on so you can see how you're backing up. That's standard on the Accord now. Rear seat room. Let me open the door. Oh. See, I just get near it and it knows I'm here. Let me unlock it. Jeez. Incredible rear seat room. This car is actually about 3 inches shorter than the last model Accord, but yet it's got more interior room, nice rear seat room. This one's it's called the Orchid Pearl White with the ivory leather interior. It's called ivory. The ivory looks good on the white, I thought. I'm not a big fan of white cars, but if it's got pearl in it and that lighter beige interior, it just looks good on this car, I think. It's not a Challenger, but it's all right. It's not anything like a Challenger actually, but anyway, great fuel mileage. The Honda dependability is just second to none. You kind of know what you get when you get a Honda. They've been, a great car for years. This is their best deal. I mean, Honda sells more Accords than they do anything. It's always been that way. Just a great all-around car. 5-star safety rating. Anyway, that's kind of an overview of it. Rough one, but it's an overview.